What's up everybody, Demon back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing another Godzilla Monster Planet news update. I know it's kind of a bad day. It's April 1st. A lot of people are going to think maybe what I say in this video is not true. I promise you it is. I have links down below. I don't really do April Fools, so I have links down below to all of my sources. Go check them out. They're legit, I promise you. So, let's get into the news. We're going to be talking about Godzilla Monster Planet. We're going to go through some of the older stuff first before we get into the promo video that was released yesterday. The very first news we're going to talk about here is the fact that we now have the announcement that there's going to be more kaiju in the movie other than Godzilla. We figured it's called Monster Planet. Of course there's going to be more. Now we know at the very least a couple of the new ones that are going to be in the anime. This was all discovered by KaijuBattle.net. They looked inside the top secret folder. It was part of the promo for the anime, so they actually went through there. There was a whole bunch of ciphers that they were able to decode, or I think translate. Maybe it wasn't ciphers, but it was just Japanese. Basically, the ciphers break down the timeline of the new Godzilla anime. Here's the timeline. The first kaiju to appear is Kamacuras, who attacks New York in 1999. Dogora attacks London in 2002. Rodan and Anguirus both attack Beijing in 2005. Dagara attacks Sydney in 2017, so next year. Then Orga attacks Turkey in 2022. This is my favorite one of all the ones to be announced, is the fact that we're bringing Orga back. I really like Orga. He's a great monster used only once in Godzilla 2000. I think it's really cool that we're bringing him back for a brand new movie. And then, of course, in 2030, Godzilla will appear. He will destroy Los Angeles and San Francisco, as well as kill 3 other kaiju in his attack. Humans among with alien race, so this is the most important part, that there's an alien race allied with humans. Now, humans among with the alien race are both going to lose to Godzilla. This explains how the movie takes place in 2040 something, and they have that advanced of technology that they can leave the planet and go to a different planet. It explains how they have that much futuristic technology. They're teamed up with aliens, which is really, really awesome. So here are some of the monster reports. I guess in 1999 New York, when Kamacuras attacks, it looks like 2,500 people are going to die. And then there's a whole bunch of stats here. So London, England, September 2002, 3,900 people are going to get killed. China is going to be attacked. Beijing, 2005, looks like 8,200 people are going to get killed. 2017, New York, it looks like 6,700 million people are going to die. Dude, that's a lot of people. So the other ones have all been in the thousands. This one's millions of people are going to die. Of course, New York's a very heavily populated city. Turkey, May 2022, looks like 1,150 people are going to be killed. And then in 2030, when Godzilla finally shows up, it looks like, 8,700 million people are going to die. So it looks like throughout history, humans are just going to keep losing people. The percent of human life is just going to keep decreasing as these monsters show up and start killing people. Now, it looks like in 2035 and 2036, this is when the aliens are going to land, and they're going to lend their hand to try and help the humans. They're going to keep getting people killed. People are just going to keep dying over and over and over again. The aliens are going to start losing the fight. The humans are all going to lose the fight. And it looks like on March 12th, Japan finally battles the monsters again. It's the final battle in Japan. They lose. It looks like 1 billion or 100 billion people die. Looks like only 11% of the population is left. Only 7 billion people are left alive. That's actually, isn't that like what we have now on Earth? We only have 7 billion people alive right now or something like that. And then it looks like in 2048, that's when humans are going to leave Earth. So go check out this timeline if you want. It's really, really interesting. I think it's just so cool that we got this timeline, and now we know all these different kaiju are going to appear in the movie. It's going to be so good to see all these guys. It's just going to, it should be an amazing movie. I cannot wait. Now let's get into that promo video that was released yesterday. So the promo video didn't have any Godzilla or anything like that, but there is still stuff we can take from it. Number one, we start out, I'm just going to basically go through the broad strokes here. We start out and we see that original concept promotional art that was released months and months ago. It was, man, it was almost released like right after Shin Godzilla came out, I want to say. And we see that it says, after 20,000 years, so this is when humans return after 20,000 years, because they left in 2048 because they go to a different planet and it takes them 20 light years to get there. They come back to Earth and it's been 20,000 years on Earth because Earth and light years move differently. The time moves differently. So this is, I guess, just confirmation that, yeah, after 20,000 years is when the movie takes place. We see a new kaiju. We can't quite tell who this one is. It looks maybe like it could be Manda being developed here, or it could be a brand new kaiju that we've never seen before. Who's to say? I'm really not. It could be, we have no idea. We just see it being developed. That's all we see. We see a spaceship in development as well. It's really cool to see this kind of early model for it. It looks really nice. We see another cool kaiju. This one, again, we have no idea who it is. This is just a brand new one that we've never seen before. Just kind of like this weird looking, I don't know how to describe it. He has wings. You guys can see him. I don't know what to describe him as. I don't know what his closest relation would be to any other kaiju that we know. So we see a close-up of the development of the possible Manda face. I'm just going to call it that because we have no idea who this is or what this is. Could be a potential dragon. It could even be two of Ghidorah's heads or one of Ghidorah's heads. We have no idea what this is. It's probably not Ghidorah. He's not announced for the movie. Neither is Manda, but that's the one that I kind of lean most towards because it's a green, snake-looking kaiju. We don't really have anywhere to base our knowledge off of, so I guess that's the best we can do. We see them developing what looks like it's going to be a massive battle scene. We'll actually see different parts of this sequence coming up later, so keep your eye out for that. Right here we see one of the monsters. This looks like it's the same one from earlier with the wings. This guy looks like he's eating maybe one of our main characters. Knowing the writer, he might kill off one of our main characters. This could just be another, like a side character or something, but this monster definitely has someone in his mouth. We see a really nice title card for the new movie, Godzilla. It looks great. We see some brand new concept art that we've never seen before. Two pictures of Earth, one from inside a cave, one from outside in the open. These look really, really great, and I love the overgrown version of Earth that we're looking at here. We see that same winged kaiju from earlier dead on the ground. This could be the same guy that we also saw with the multiple eyes and the Manda-looking guy. Who knows? But this is definitely the same winged kaiju we saw earlier. It looks like the humans are going to be able to kill him, assuming that there's not multiple of them. This could be a species, there could be hundreds of them, or there could be the one. Who's to say? We see a close-up on some soldiers walking out of this spaceship. We see the spaceship taking off shortly afterward. All great concept art. The animation looks like it's going to be really, really cool for this movie. I'm just really excited to see what they do. We see a really cool development of a brand new, what looks like mech to take on Godzilla. We'll see some different mechs coming up here in a second. Now we see a nice three-dimensional model of the spaceship from the movie. It looks like this one's about to take off from Earth. So it looks like another one of our kaiju is going to appear in the battle here. This could be Dogora. I'm not quite sure. This does look like a dragon kind of guy, but there's no real way to say who this is. It looks very interesting to say the least. This is also from that earlier battle sequence that we saw parts of. I told you to keep your eye out for. This looks like it's going to be part of that, where he appears to be entering in the human side of the lineup, because it did look like they were in somewhat of a lineup earlier with humans on one side, maybe monsters on the other. I don't know. It could just be humans on both sides and they're just separated in between. I have no idea. Brand new concept art. This one might be my favorite concept art that we've gotten so far, of just a human looking at some meteors falling from the sky. It looks gorgeous. This looks really, really good. Here's another three-dimensional spaceship being developed for sitting over Earth. You see the sun rising in the distance. This looks really nice. Told you we'd see more mechs. So these are more of the mechs. These are actually the ones that we saw those real-life versions of at the recent convention that was held where they announced all this stuff. Last little bit of new information that we got from this video is just some people looking out over this spaceship, looking down through some windows, observing Earth. This is probably their first time arriving on Earth, or it could be their first time leaving Earth. I'm going to go with arriving on Earth because they all look pretty amazed by it. They don't look like they're kind of sad. I think you'd see, like, because it's animation, they really have to show emotion more, so I think you'd see like someone with their head in their eyes or something like that. Their hands on their face, because to symbolize them crying. So the rest of the video basically just shows how the cast and crew grew up with the Heisei series and the Showa series of Godzilla. They're really big fans of Godzilla. They all loved Shin Godzilla. Shin Godzilla did really well in Japan, so this movie is highly anticipated, and that is basically the promo. We don't really have much information other than that. That's all the news for Godzilla Monster Planet. Sorry, there's no brand new pictures of Godzilla or anything like that. I'm really hoping that they don't show Godzilla before the anime comes out. They might not. They really showed a lot in the Shin Godzilla trailers, so if those are to tell us anything, it's that possibly we're going to see a lot of kaiju action when the first reveal trailer comes out, if there's going to be a reveal trailer. Now, I don't know if there is, and I don't know if they actually are going to show a lot, considering that this is held by Polygon Pictures instead of Toho Studios, which was the one that did Shin Godzilla. Either way, I really hope Godzilla's a mystery up until the anime comes out. I think that would be amazing to have Godzilla's reveal be in the anime itself and not in the trailer. What do you guys think about all this information? What do you think about the new kaiju revealed? Let me know down below. What do you think about the returning kaiju? Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. D-Man, out.